There, my name is Laura and I'm the acupuncturist for Cedar Hall Clinics in Benfleet and in Thurrock, and I'm making a short video to tell you a little bit more about acupuncture and what to expect if you were to come along for treatment. So lots of people will have heard about acupuncture. I'd imagine you maybe know somebody who's had acupuncture done, or you've read about acupuncture in the news or on the internet. I mean, it's probably always on Facebook and it's always talked about in lots of forums as well when you start to search up symptoms. It originated in China over 2,000 years ago and has been meticulously reviewed every year in China for a very long time, and is still used widely across most of China itself. And they even have hospitals dedicated to Chinese medicine, and they work alongside surgeons and other doctors as well. The treatment itself does involve needles. Now, I know the word needles puts a lot of fear into people. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I don't particularly like needles, as sounds ridiculous that, as all we associate needles with are injections and blood tests. Now, those are hypodermic needles. They're designed to cut through your skin and get into your veins, so to penetrate the vein walls or to go straight into muscle. So it is painful to have an injection or to have a blood test done. I'd just like to reassure you that acupuncture needles are absolutely nothing like hypodermic needles at all. I have one here. They're very, very fine, about a couple of hair widths in diameter, and they're just very, very sharp, and they go through, they don't pierce vein walls at all. They just go through the skin and they go through things. They don't cut, they just move through. When you have a needle inserted, it's virtually painless. So we would talk very much to do painless insertion, and the only thing you might feel is when you get to the acupuncture point, you can feel a little sensation. But it's quite interesting to feel the sensation, because then you know that you've got to that area, and it's nothing like any sensation you would have had before, and I've never had it described as pain at all. So it's nothing to be feared, is what I'm saying. So now I've got the needle thing out of the way, which is the first thing everybody asks is, does it hurt? Which my answer is no. Being a wimp myself, having it done doesn't hurt me, and trust me, I'm a wimp. And it's not just needles that get used with treatment. If you need it, you may have something called cupping done, which was in the news a lot last year during the Olympics, as Michael Phelps was covered in lots of circular marks which appear like bruises but actually aren't bruises in a bruised nature. But I won't bore you too much as to what they were. And you see a lot of athletes with these marks, and a lot of celebrities have it done too. That's another application. I also would be using possibly Tuina, which is a form of medical massage, which is very relaxing. Gua sha as well, which is also in our culture, by the way. It was termed coining. I wouldn't suggest looking it up, but trust me, it's not as nasty as it looks. And yeah, basically, I would say to anybody who suffers with anything really that they haven't been able to manage, or they just don't want to have conventional treatment for whatever reason, to come and have a consultation. I mean, it's half an hour of your time and it's free, and if it's not for you, I will say so. If it is for you, we'll have quite a upfront discussion about it. So yeah, I won't bore you any longer. Thank you for watching, and if you are interested, you can either phone up the clinic, you can go on our website www.cedarhallclinics.co.uk, find our telephone numbers there, make an email inquiry, or book straight in for a free consultation anytime. And yeah, I'll be happy to meet you and have a discussion. Anyway, thank you very much. Have a nice day.